What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Since it's pretty much September now, I decided to do my 10 anticipated movies coming in September. So, with that being said, here's the list. Alright. Coming in at number 10, I didn't know much about this movie until I saw the trailer, but the trailer I really enjoyed. Like, I still don't have any idea what's going on, but it's from the same guy who gave us Swiss Army Man. You know, the Floating Corpse movie that got released years back. Now, here's what the death of Dick Long is about. Dick died last night, and Zeke and Earl don't want anybody finding out, but that's of course too bad because news traveled around Alabama, and so they're pretty much trying to cover up Dick's pretty much trying to cover up the murder scene and all that, and it's kind of like a weird version of Weekend at Bernie's, if you will. I mean, it's being released by A24. You've got, I mean, it doesn't really have many people I know of, but it's from the same people who gave us Swiss Army Man. If you guys never seen Swiss Army Man with Paul Dano and Dan Radcliffe, where Paul Dano is pretty much riding a floating corpse, that's literally what's in the film. Go check Swiss Army Man out. That is probably one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. But the Death of Dick Long looks even weirder. So hopefully it's good because I really quite dug the trailer that got released. Alright, coming in at number 9, it's kind of weird because I've barely really watched the TV show, but I gotta admit, the movie actually looks pretty good. And that's going to Downton Abbey, the movie. You know, I'm not I wasn't really that big with Downton Abbey or anything, but I gotta say the trailers for the Downton Abbey movie actually looks pretty decent. I mean, you got Maggie Smith back here. You got the other cast like Hugh Bonneville. Sadly, no Lily James, but I guess I can see why. I think this looks really interesting. And yeah, I'm probably gonna check this one out when it hits theaters. Alright. Coming in at number 8 is going to The Goldfinch. The Goldfinch is, of course, based on a pretty popular book series, and it stars Ansel Elgort, who I'm really big with Ansel Elgort. I think the dude is a really tremendous actor. You also got Nicole Kidman, Sarah Paulson, a really good number of cast members are in this. I think the trailer have looked really interesting, and it's from the same director of Brooklyn, and I really enjoyed Brooklyn. So get that director involved, could be pretty interesting. And also, not to mention, you got you also got Jeffrey Wright is also in this movie. Some really interesting. You got some really interesting cast members, and here's what the Goldfish, of course, is about. It's about this young kid named Theodore Dio Decker, who was only like 13 years old when only 13 years old when his mother ended up dying in like a bombing attack in the Metropolitan Museum. And so, like, the tragedy ends up changing the course of his life, and pretty much it, like, sends him on a staring odyssey of grief and guilt and all. And, he also has, like, a interesting relationship in this film as well. I mean, it goes from, like, Ansel Elgort's character goes from, like, goes from flashbacks to modern time. It looks really interesting. I mean, Ansel Elgort, like I said, he's a really good actor, so him in this, I'll probably watch it because he's in it. Yeah, really good cast member, so I'll definitely give this one a shot. Alright, coming in at number 7, number 7's going to be Abominable. Now, last year we had a movie about Yeti, which was Smallfoot. This September we have another movie about Yeti. And I think this looks really interesting. It's from DreamWorks Animation, who I just love DreamWorks' stuff. You got Chloe Bennett from Agents of Shield fame. She lends her voice to this. I really like the animation style that's in this. It looks like it's gonna be really cute. It's gonna be heartfelt, and I'm interested in seeing this one. All right, coming in at number six. Yeah, coming in at number six. I got my ticket for this, and I'm actually gonna see this late night. My number six anticipated one is going to Three from Hell. I still have no idea what's going on in the movie, but you know what? You getting the Firefly family back. You getting Rob Zombie back to direct. It's a follow up to The Devil's Reject. Sign me up. I love. I quite like Rob Zombie's work, and I'm kind of intrigued by Dream from Hell. I mean, it's been like for years since we've seen since Devil's Reject got released. Devil's Reject got released in 2004, I believe. So it's been a while since we've seen the Firefly family. And I mean, they are a really murderous. They're one murderous, messed up family. I mean, it's of course led by Rob. It's led by Rob Zombie's real life wife, Sherry Moon Zombie. My boy Bill Moseley is in this. The always great Sid Haig is in here. You got Danny Trejo. Really great few cast members. I mean, I think this actually looks really interesting. And I mean, from the trailer, it looks like they're pretty much on the run from law enforcement, and they're once again out killing people. Like, you don't mess with this family. This is one of the most dysfunctional horror families there is. So yeah. All right, coming in at number 5. Now, this is technically coming to Netflix in October, so I'm probably not even going to see this until October, really. But it's going to like a limited release in September, so I guess I could still count a September release. Although I'm probably not going to end up seeing it in September. That's the only problem. But anyway, coming in at number 5 is going to be The Laundromat. Now, The Laundromat, like, I didn't even knew much about. Like, I knew Steven Soderbergh was was directing. I knew Meryl Streep was involved. I knew a little bit about, but I didn't really get excited for this until I saw that recent trailer. The Laundromat. The Laundromat trailer, which is of course about a group of journalists who form like the international court systems of investigation journalists, and like in April 2016, they end up breaking a story about the Panama Papers, and pretty much which more than 11 million records ended up being leaked, with the documents sourced from the Panamanian law firm Mossack by law firm Mossack Fonseca. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fonseca. Never really pronounced the last name that well, but he's played by Antonio Banderas. You got Gary Oldman, the Street Monster. I mean, I think Netflix wants an Oscar so badly, so they decided to get Meryl Streep involved with one of their films. I mean, who doesn't love Meryl Streep? So she's in this. I'll watch it. You got David Schwimmer in this. I think this looks really great. It looks more funny than I expected. I mean, I did not expect, from the trailer, I did not expect this movie to be, comedic. So I'm kind of intrigued by it. All right. Coming in at number 4 is going to Ad Astra. Starring Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland. Where of course Brad Pitt goes to outer space to find his dad who ended up going missing when he went to space and all. And of course, the dad is played by Tommy Lee Jones. Brad Pitt plays the astronaut. Directed by James Gray. I think this looks really interesting. It looks fascinating. I love me a good space film. I mean, who doesn't love anything space related? I mean, a nice. This is a pretty cool year for Brad Pitt as well. I mean, with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Ad Astra. I mean, nice to see Brad Pitt making a major comeback because his recent stuff hasn't really hit out of the park. Like his movie War Machine. His movie War Machine wasn't all that good. His film Allied wasn't done. So hopefully, Ad Astra could be kind of a comeback for Brad Pitt. So, all right, coming in at number 3 is going to Rambo: Last Blood. Starring Sylvester Stallone back once again as Rambo. I mean, this looks bloody awesome. I mean, it's pretty cool seeing Sylvester Stallone make his comeback as his iconic characters, whether it's Rocky or Rambo or anything like that. I mean, yeah, I think it looks really cool, and like I said, it looks very violent. I mean, they said it's pretty much his last portray of Rambo, but I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, let's be real. Like, if this movie makes money, we're gonna see Rambo back on the screen again. No, my words. But I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Rambo on the big screen. Like, I know there was like a Bollywood remake of Rambo, if I'm not mistaken. But as for the Sylvester Stallone one, the last time we seen him on the big screen was 2008 with not Rocky, with Rambo 4. So seeing another Rambo back, sign me up. I think this looks really cool and cannot wait to see it. All right, coming in at number 2 is going to be Judy. Now, Judy is of course the autobiography of famed singer and Wizard of Oz star Judy Garland. I think this looks fascinating. I mean, you got Renee Zellweger, back in the spotlight as Judy Garland, and the film actually premiered at one of the film festivals. Can't remember which one. I think it was Venice or it could have been TIFF, or I know it premiered at one of the film festivals. And as we speak, the film has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So lots of people are loving this movie, and I guess for all the right reasons. The movie looks fascinating. You got Renee Zellweger. You know, uh, you got Renee Zellweger as Judy Garland, who I was a little skeptical about the casting at first, but I gotta say that with the trailers, I'm really cool with the casting now. I think Renee Zellweger looks just fascinating as Judy Garland, and I'm really intrigued by that. So definitely cannot wait to see Judy. All right. Now, my number 1 anticipated movie of September goes to the first film I'm seeing in September, by the way, and that is going to It Chapter 2. I mean, It Chapter 2 looks awesome. Of course, the first It, got released in 2017, was a smash hit, one of the highest grossing R-rated horror films of all time. The movie shattered box office records. Of course, the kids all had good chemistry for one another. So it's pretty cool to see the kids returning here as well, along with their adult counterparts. You got Jessica Chastain here, Bill Hader, James McAvoy. Of course, you got Bill Skarsgård back again once as Pennywise. I think this looks really creepy. It looks, from what I've seen from the trailer, it looks bloody. I mean, it's it's rated R for a reason. It looks really gory. Cannot wait for It Chapter 2 because, like I said, the first It was just awesome, and I was really surprised of how great Bill Skarsgård was because I was curious to see how good he'll do to, like, if he'll be able to top Tim Curry's performance. But Bill Skarsgård did a pretty good job as Pennywise, and I mean, Pennywise has of course became a really more popular character than he ever was before. So yeah, definitely seeing It Chapter 2. I mean, it comes out on September 6th, so we got a couple more days for it. Next week it comes out, so cannot wait for It Chapter 2. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 10, The Death of Dick Long. 9, Downton Abbey. 8, The Goldfinch. 7, Abominable. 6, 3 from Hell. 5, The Laundryman. Or Laundromat, I should say. 4, Ad Astra. 3, Rambo, Last Blood. 2, Judy. 1, It Chapter 2. Now, also, now there are other movies coming out in September, like also released in September. There's that new Jennifer Lopez movie.
Thank you so much, bro.
Anyway, but there are some other films coming out in September, like the Jennifer Lopez Cardi B film Hustlers, which I'm not all that thrilled by. Hustlers, I mean Hustlers, so it's not all that good. There's that new Sean William Scott movie Bloodline coming. There's a few other stuff coming out in September. I mean, there's Super Size Me 2. Sometime this week, I'm going to do like a 4 movie preview. Hopefully, I'll try to get my brother to do it with me. So yeah, I'll be pretty much doing like a 4 movie preview. So hopefully this week, before the 6th. But yeah, let me leave it to you guys. What are some of your anticipated movies upcoming in September? Drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is T Movie signing off.